selling Facebook ads is really could be easy if you are aware of the main pros and cons of this PPC channel, because nowadays it's so strong and powerful marketing instrument that almost everybody know and value much the opportunities that Facebook ads gives. Also, you maybe know that Facebook restrict the visibility of posts in the fan pages, and in this way, it just stimulate the advertisers to put more money in ads, which we can argue is it fair or not. But anyway, Facebook is a free platform. They can it's a company, and they can do whatever they want. Anyway, when selling Facebook ads, there is a few pros that we should keep in mind and we should present to the client. First is that it's absolutely measurable channel. You have all the options, and you have tracking pixel. You can track conversion, reach, and bunch of other parameters that could assure you that you will know where every cent of your budget will go. This on the second place, it's 100%. You have 100% control, which is really good, because you can set your price, you can set your marketing message, you can pause and run campaigns, you can create different formats of campaign, and everything is under your control. On third place, you should mention that you can reach specific audience by interest and by group of people, group of interests, and that's why Facebook is so powerful, because it has a lot of information about the users of the platform, and you know that these are billions of people. Also, on fourth place, you can mention that there is a remarketing opportunity, so you could create remarketing lists, and you know that remarketing is really powerful instrument nowadays, because it's high likely for a person to buy your service or product if he or she already visited your website. So the remarketing options in Facebook is are really nice to mention when selling this service. Also, you should aware your potentials, your leads for the cons, because this is the fair way and this is the most truthful way you to present yourself as a consultant. So when you say that there are cons, also accept the trust. You actually gain more comfortable working space in the future. When you win the client, then they will be aware of the negatives of this channel. And actually, as any PPC pay-per-click channel, the biggest negative is that there is not any value that left after you stop paying. Just that are ads disappear, and if you are used to certain traffic, you wouldn't have it. And of course, if you don't have positive ROI, then you will be just losing money by Facebook. So the idea is that when let's say if you are creating email list or other type of lead generation, then maybe it could be arguable if the money you spend in Facebook ads are completely gone after the campaign over. But anyway, this is pretty much really something that the client should understand is that it's a one-way ticket. You just pay for a specific period of time, and when you stop paying, then you don't have traffic from Facebook anymore. So um, other things are the expectations, and actually, very often the clients don't have enough experience, and they want from you to make a prediction about the success of the campaign. It's really hard because every business, no matter that they are benchmarking statistic data out there in the internet in for some niches, but every business is so specific. It's about when you start from the product you are selling, the pricing you have, then just the servicing, even the person who are pick up the phone in your company, and all this could not be predicted. So if so, the best way to give prediction and to have a really clear expectation from a client perspective is to have the previous data. And if you have previous campaigns and previous success stories, then you can go over for these numbers and give some prediction on basis of what your marketing efforts could bring to the client, what additional success you can add to the previous results, and then make some expectation list and some prediction list about what do you expect your service will bring to this specific client. If not, and it's really in the most of the cases they don't have previous data, or they have too little previous data, then you should propose a testing campaign, which is a really good option, because in this case the client will know that will spend really less money than the standard campaign, than the regular campaign they will start with you, and in the same time they will see if and how much could be the result. Of course, after increasing the budget and the volume of the campaign, they could multiply the testing results by that specific number, and get some kind of prediction. And this is the clear way, because I'm used to say to my clients and to my leads that are contacting me that I could not just make up some prediction from the from the air. I'm sorry, and it's just because in the statistic, in the prediction theory, there is a need for data. I mean, you should have some numbers in order to come up with with the prediction for the specific case. So this is the very important point to remember when negotiating with the client for Facebook ad services. And let's in the end of this video, let's repeat the most important pros, cons, and expectations. So the pros are that it's absolutely measurable. It's you have 100% control. Also, you can reach a specific targeted group of people by interest. Of course, there are a bunch of other factors as options as geolocation, etc. And you have an option for remarketing. The cons are that this is paid service, and if you stop paying, you not get any more visits to your website. Like it's opposite in the SEO, where when you stop paying, you still receive some value for your previous efforts. And also here in cons, I want to add that in Facebook there is a lot of campaigns that have really lower conversion rates when we talk about specifically sales, let's say compared to AdWords, Google AdWords. And the difference is because actually Facebook just give you the opportunity to show your ads to the specific target group of people, but they are not people that are searching specifically your product or services at this time. I mean, these are people who are regularly visited Facebook to see what their friends are doing, what their family are doing, and some other interests, but not buying or anything. I mean, in Google, most of the people that are searching for to take information or to have some option for current problem they have, and it's more likely that there will be active buyers because they are the active site in Google AdWords. In Facebook, there are some kind of more passive, and when we are speaking specifically for sales, it could be some kind of issue. And you should remember that from the same reason, Facebook is much more useful for branding and for awareness and for brand recognition and etc. So we are again on expectations, where you should remember that you should rely on previous data if you want to make predictions, and nobody can make you to make predictions without any numbers because this is just insane. And you should propose a testing period in order to make some predictions.